Good morning, sisters. We are back here this morning to continue our studies, and today we are studying the lesson for Monday. The title of our topic this morning is A Lesson for Us. And question A asks, as we consider the attitude of Paul and Silas in the Philippian dungeon, what should we ever keep in mind? Let's read the verse from Philippians 2:14 and 15. I have two versions here. I like both. King James Version says, do all things without murmurings and disputings. So we need to learn, we need to keep in mind that we need not to complain, not to grumble. The other version says, do everything without grumbling and arguing. So why we need to learn not to complain? Have you been close to a person that is always complaining about everything? It's sad, but some people, they complain, and it brings a shadow. You don't feel well when a person is always grumbling, complaining. So the lesson for us today is for us to always keep in our minds to do everything without complaining, without grumbling, without arguing. Why? Let's continue our verse. That he may be blameless and harmless, the sons of God, without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom he shines as lights in the world. So when the person complains, grumbles, are always arguing, it has a shadow. You don't feel well close to this person. But if we are the sons of God, harmless, the sons of God, without rebuke, we will what? Shine in this world of darkness. And I like the other version, the new version here that says, this is the New International Version, that says, then you will shine among them like stars in the sky. I like this version too. So as here we remember continuing the story that we started reading yesterday about Paul and Silas, that they were sent to jail. They were actually thrown in a dungeon, and it was not in a good condition. They were thrown there in this cold floor, and it comments here that their feet were elevated and fastened in the stocks. And what happened with them? Were they complaining? They were disappointed? No. We are going to read here. These people in this jail, they were used to hear people complaining, cursing, but in this moment here, they heard something that were not usual. Paul and Silas suffered the loss of all things. They suffered scourging and were in no gentle manner thrown upon the cold floor of a dungeon in a most painful position, their feet elevated and fastened in the stocks. Did repining and complaints then reach the ear of the jailer? Oh no. From the inner prison, voices broke the silence of midnight with songs of joy and praise to God. These disciples were cheered by a deep and earnest love for the cause of their Redeemer, for which they suffered. So, this is the lesson for us that we need to keep in mind. Always to be cheerful. We need to remember always to praise the Lord, and to have faith and confidence, to be thankful, to suffer for His cause, for the gospel. And it's very beautiful, this text here. Let's keep in our minds. And I forgot for us to work in our memory verse today. Rejoice not against me, O mine enemy. When I fall, I shall arise. When I sit in darkness, the Lord shall be a light unto me. Micah chapter 7, verse 8. Let's keep reading this verse during the day, and may the Lord help us that we keep in mind this lesson, that we learn this lesson, always to do everything without grumbling and arguing. May you have a blessed day. Bye.